Hello, and welcome to Top Select 10. Looking for the best action-packed movies to watch on Netflix? We've got you covered with our countdown of the top 10 best action movies available right now. From explosive fight scenes to jaw-dropping stunts and heart-racing adventures, these films will keep you on the edge of your seat. Whether you're into high-octane heists, intense martial arts, or epic battles, this list has it all. From fan-favorite blockbusters to hidden gems, we'll take you through the must-see action movies that will give you the ultimate adrenaline rush. Don't miss out on the most thrilling action films Netflix has to offer. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel for more awesome recommendations, and let us know which action movie you're diving into next in the comments. Get ready for an action-filled binge session. Number 10. Clash of the Titans. Clash of the Titans is an action fantasy film. Born of God but raised by humans, Perseus, the demigod son of mighty Zeus, the king of the gods, vows to take his revenge on Hades, the terrifying ruler of the underworld, when he sees his mortal family perish. As the race of men summons up the courage to rebel against the gods of Olympus, the doomed city of Argos becomes a battlefield, as Hades threatens to unleash the legendary sea monster, Kraken, unless the fair princess Andromeda willingly offers herself as a sacrifice. Now, having nothing more to lose, Perseus embarks on a daring, peril-laden quest to stop the forces of evil before Hades plunges the world into chaos and darkness. But, to survive the relentless onslaught of demons and terrible adversaries, Perseus must first embrace his destiny. Will Perseus defy the gods and save humankind in the Clash of the Titans? Number 9. Dracula Untold. Dracula Untold is an American action horror film. Directed by Gary Shore in his feature film debut and written by Matt Sazama and Burke Sharpless. The plot creates an origin story for the title character, rather than using the storyline of Bram Stoker's 1897 novel. Trained by the Sultan's Janissaries to become a fearless warrior, Vlad Tepes, or Vlad the Impaler, now maintains a frail peace with the Turks, ruling peacefully over 15th century Transylvania. However, when the former brother-in-arms, Sultan Mehmed II, demands 1,000 boys including Vlad's only son, injures as soldiers for the Turkish army, the prince will have no other choice but to rebel. In despair, Vlad reluctantly makes a pact with the abominable but all-powerful creature of the dark broken tooth mountain to destroy his enemies. But now, an even greater challenge awaits. Number 8. Men in Black 3. Criminal Boris the Animal escapes from Lunarmax, a moon-based maximum security prison. He comes to Earth seeking revenge on Agent K, who shot off his arm and arrested him 40 years ago, and protected Earth from a Bogladite invasion. Boris is defeated again, and he travels back in time to 1969 to kill Agent K. When Agent J notes that the timeline has changed in the present day and Agent O tells him that K died in 1969, he decides to travel to July 15, 1969 to save K the following day. Agent J has difficulties to convince the young Agent K with lies, but when he decides to tell the truth, K believes in his words and they seek out Boris together. They are helped by the amicable alien Griffin, who has precognitive powers and gives the ArcNet to K to protect Earth from the Bogladite invasion. Furthermore, J learns a secret about K and himself. Number 7. Space Sweepers. In the year 2092, space is full of dangerous floating garbage like discarded satellites and deserted spaceships. The crew of a space junk collector ship called the Victory discovers a humanoid robot that's known to be a weapon of mass destruction. They get involved in a risky business deal and travel through space looking for garbage they can make money off of while also competing with rival junk collectors. Lighthearted, entertaining movie with endearing main cast and characters, plus an easy-to-follow plot line that isn't annoyingly convoluted. There were several scenes where the screenplay was slightly unpolished, but it was not a major issue, since the movie was so entertaining. This movie has cool action sequences combined with sweet moments. For those seeking to be entertained by wacky adventures in space, this is a good watch. Number 6. Rampage. Athena 1, a space station owned by gene manipulation company Energyne, is destroyed after a laboratory rat mutates and wreaks havoc. Dr. Carrie Atkins, the lone surviving crew member, is ordered by CEO Claire Wyden to retrieve research canisters containing a pathogen. Atkins is able to flee in the escape pod when the station implodes, but due to damage from the rat it disintegrates upon re-entry, killing her. The falling pieces leave a trail of debris across the United States, including the Everglades in Florida, where a canister is consumed by an American crocodile, and a forest in Wyoming, where a gray wolf is exposed to the pathogen. Primatologist Davis Okoye, a former U.S. Army Special Forces soldier and member of an anti-poaching unit, works at the San Diego Wildlife Sanctuary. He has befriended a rare albino western lowland gorilla named George, having saved him from poachers, and communicates with George using sign language and hand gestures. At night, one of the canisters crash lands in George's habitat, and George is exposed to the pathogen. Number 5. The Expendables. After a successful assignment to save hostages from pirates in Somalia, Barney Ross and his team of mercenaries, the Expendables are invited by Mr. Church to kill the corrupt General Garza, who is the dictator of the Vilena Island in the Gulf of Mexico. Mr. Church offers $5 million and Barney travels with his partner Lee Christmas in their plane to Vilena to meet their local contact, Sandra. They have an incident with one troop and they flee from the island, but Sandra refuses to leave her country and is left behind. They investigate and discover that Church is actually from CIA, that wants them to do the dirty work to destroy the powerful drug dealer and rogue FBI agent James Monroe, who is using the island to grow coke. But Barney also feels divided between staying safe in USA or risking his life to save Sandra and his own soul. Number 4. Star Trek Beyond. Getting through the first half of their 5-year mission, Captain Kirk and the USS Enterprise crew now venture into uncharted territories. They arrive at Starbase Yorktown for shore leave. Kirk intends to be promoted to Vice Admiral to remain there, and has recommended Spock for his present position as ship's captain. After a devastating attack by a massive army of unknown aliens, Kirk and his crew find themselves stranded on an unknown planet with no means of contacting the Federation or each other. The alien warlord Krall seeks an ancient weapon called the Abernath that Kirk has kept after an unsuccessful diplomatic mission. Reunited and aided by the alien warrior Jayla, Kirk and crew must fight to survive and take on this deadly menace with a strong hatred for the Federation. Will they be able to destroy the new danger before it's too late? Number 3. Oblivion. In the distant future, Earth has been decimated by an intergalactic battle against an alien race known as the Scavs. The majority of mankind has been evacuated, leaving just a few solitary drone repairmen remaining on the planet's surface. Their job is simple: stand guard over the ruins of a once great empire by patrolling the skies and ensuring the drones continue to function. Jack Harper is nearing the end of his mission to extract resources essential to the survival of the human race when he witnesses a spacecraft fall from the sky. Upon investigating, Jack discovers the capsule contains a mysterious woman. With Mission Control watching his every move from high up above the clouds, Jack embarks on a spectacular adventure that will not only challenge everything he's been taught about mankind's most defining battle, but perhaps alter the entire course of human history as well. Number 2. Spider-Man: Homecoming. In the aftermath of Captain America: Civil War, 2016, Peter Parker, a 15-year-old sophomore and Tony Stark's protege, finds himself back in Queens, New York, trying to juggle high school and his superhero alter ego. As Peter is on pins and needles waiting for his mentor to give him a chance to prove his mettle and become an official Avenger, Stark chooses to keep Peter on a short leash instead, fearful that the boy might bite off more than he can chew. And then, the Vulture, a winged supercriminal brandishing advanced Chitauri weaponry, emerges. Of course, Parker sees his arrival as a golden opportunity to demonstrate that he has what it takes to be part of the Earth's mightiest team of superheroes. But is Spider-Man ready to be more than the neighborhood's friendly, web-slinging defender? Number 1. Elite Squad: The Enemy Within. After a bloody invasion of the BOP in the high-security penitentiary Banga 1 in Rio de Janeiro to control a rebellion of interns, the Lieutenant Colonel Roberto Nascimento and the second-in-command Captain Andre Matias are accused by the Human Rights Aids member Diogo Fraga of execution of prisoners. Matias is transferred to the corrupted military police and Nascimento is exonerated from the BOP by the governor. However, due to the increasing popularity of Nascimento, the governor invites him to team up with the intelligence area of the Secretary of Security. Along the years, Fraga, who is married with Nascimento's former wife, is elected state representative, and Nascimento's son Rafael has issues with his biological father. Meanwhile, Nascimento and the BOP expel the drug dealers from several slums, but another enemy arises: the militia led by Major Rocha and supported by the governor, the Secretary of Security, and politicians interested in votes. Nascimento is manipulated to help this group, vanquishing the criminals in the slums and poor communities. Then the corrupt group of police officers is free to exploit the poor population. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel, like and share the video. Thank you.